I don't think the visor situation is going to be anywhere near as critical in this one as what it was for the Super Sports when they were getting away. And look, a lot of riders back to the tinted visors to try and help with the sunshine.
Zakwan Zaidi, resurgent Zakwan Zaidi, he did a time 135.056. The nickname of Hafiz Shirin is Pesca, which means the fish.
That's what I was just about to say that, you beat me to it.
Sorry,
and anyone thinks that he should be good in the wet conditions as well.
Did that as well,
and he's happy because he was the top BMW qualifier, just qualifying ahead of Aslan Shah there on board bike number 25. That can stay well over the back. We have a look at your grid. It's Zakwan Zahidi on the front row of the grid in pole position, Nakarin in second position, and Hafiz Sairin, the Ducati, on the front row of the grid. From the guys at Dunlop, thanks very much to them. Apiwat on row 3 in 7th position. Andy Farid is the one you said to watch with. He can always make the tyres last in 8th. And Kito Abe on the SDG AHRT Pro Honda back there, but it does give more stability under braking. And maybe
actually a whole new tyre for the front of these ASB1000 machines. So let's see how that performs too.
The lights are on. And we're away. Great start from the front row of the grid. I think you'll find that the pole sitter has got an excellent launch and he will lead the field as they make their way down in towards turn 1. Hafiz has got a great start as well, and he will slot into position number 3. And Lachlan Eppers, he's at a position. He's moved forward 1 position from his starting place, and he has got away with the leaders. He's got his wish.
Yeah, great start for Lachlan. The front 3 got away well. Nakarin having a look up the inside, first time into turn 3.
You can see there that Eppers got swamped on the so exceptionally fast around this circuit. But it's not all about the top speed. They're fast in a straight line, but it seems to be their corner entry speed that's the thing that was impressing me when I was watching them yesterday.
Yeah, the Honda's going really well here. No speed disadvantage to the
296, I think that was for Apiwa.
Yeah, Apiwa lurking there in 4th in clear air behind the front 3 and ahead of the following group.
Yeah, the new BMW we know is fast. How was that sliding into that corner? Was that
last time around it was 1.8 for Apiwat, and he's lapping quickly.
And importantly, the gap back from 3rd, 3 seconds too. So keep our eye on that if he can actually close that gap down.
Yeah, Apiwat closing.
He's closing down, but the gap behind him is blowing out. Now it's 2.1 seconds back to Andy Farid in 5th position. You can say it's visibly closed down now, hasn't it? The gap between 3rd and 4th. So the new BMW is on a huge charge with Apiwa.
Yeah, by the time they get to the end of this lap, he will probably be with this front 3.
Fastest man on track in speed-wise on the last lap too, 301.7 kilometres an hour. Yes, Duncan must have made a mistake because he's now recovered and his lap time's only a couple of tenths slower than what Lachlan Eppers is, but he lost a fair amount of time on the previous lap.
Apiwat having a look at Hafiz Shirin now on this lap.
Aslan sliding it in. Oh! Hit the back end of the machine in front. I think that was Azroy Hakim. Lucky not
on his new BMW.
Well, that was one of the upgrades that we heard about, was the engine, along with the frame and the electronics have all been upgraded.
Yeah, Zakwan eases himself into the lead ahead of Nakarin as they go into turn 5.
Speed.
Yeah.
The Hondas, though, are doing a great job here. Have a look at the front end of those machines, those shower forks with the blue nitriding on the 10th of a second faster than what Zakwan was on the last lap.
And the gap back to Apiwat, 2.4 seconds behind Nakarin.
Still Zakwan, the only rider to dip into the 35s. It was on lap 5 with a 35.96.
Now.
Well, you can also see Andy Farrad is also starting to charge forward as well, and to keep the difference in lap times between him and Hafiz in our minds as well, as this race starts to get into the second half. He's got into the lead.
But it's not done yet, and Zakwan is certainly not done yet.
It certainly won't be the first win for Zakwan.
Absolutely.
So here we go across the line. That is 7 laps complete.
It certainly is.
The gap back to Apiwath is now 3.5 seconds.
Yeah, Apiwath hasn't got the pace to close it down, and he's not getting away from Hafiz either.
No, their lap times were pretty much the same on the last lap. And you can see, in fact, it's going to be...
Yeah, Andy Farrad, as we say, late in the race, although this is a short race.
So there's Aslan Shah now at top speed.
There goes Hafiz.
Yeah, that was a good move.
Yeah, he's got himself past
Apiwath. It's Andy Farrad and Kito Abe. They're right with him now.
Yeah, I think Apiwath's pace has dropped off.
Also have a look at the pace of Hafiz as well.
And if with 2 laps to go, he's got Andy Farrad behind him, he's got something else he needs to think about.
Well, I think he's going to have him behind him, so the pace for Apiwath on the last lap was a 36.4.
Back there in 6th currently, but with a chance of...
So his bike fitness and time on the motorcycle and everything as well. Thought he was going to have a get. You can see the front end under immense pressure there. You can see the front end just pattering as he got on the brakes.
Yeah.
This is the last lap, 4.5 kilometres to go. Also 4.5 kilometres for Hafiz Sayarun to try and hold out 3 riders that desperately want that last place on the podium, led by Apiwath, Andy Farrad, Izdihar and Kito Abe right behind the 2 of them. But the battle for first and second. Well, sliding in on the brakes into turn 3. Oh, crossed up and sideways.
He was too hot. That could...
And I reckon he's not going to die wondering. He's going to definitely launch an attack at that last corner.
Yep, and Hafiz looks as though he's got P3 sewn up, but he's got
straight for the final time. It's going to come down to the last corner, Barry, and I don't think that Zakwan is close enough. All that Nakarin has to do is negotiate this corner safely. He almost doesn't. He gets on the power, he gets across the line, and he just takes the win. What a close fought thing. Hafiz will just hold on to 3rd position as well under immense pressure from Apiwath.
It's in Thailand garage. Nakarin and Zakwan are friends, and as is Andy Farrad Izdihar.